Hello everyone, my name is Droogie Forever, and today I thought it'd be kind of neat if we go over some of my Silent Hill collection. What you see in the background there is just some big box PC games that I happen to have laying around, and I used it as kind of a wall just so, we had something cool in the background, or semi-cool. Obviously some of these games are not great. Some of them are kind of rare though. I just got some of these. And I was looking up some of these boxes that I have. Formula 1 99 and Formula 1 Racing. Kind of rare, apparently. The big box versions. So, pretty cool. But anyway, I thought we'd start. We're not going to go over all my Silent Hill games today. We're not going to go over everything. I'm not even going to go over everything I have for every game in the series. But I just picked out some cool stuff that I thought we could look at, and then we'll separate it into parts. The next part's not going to be for a little while, but I just wanted to show you some of the cool stuff. So the first thing I'm going to show you here is this just arrived yesterday. This is the newest piece of my collection. Let's see here. All right, so that is Silent Hill 2 for the PC. This is the small box version. I have the big box version around here as well. The small box version opens up like that, and you can kind of see. Sorry, I guess I should hold it back so you can see it. Yeah, hopefully the camera zoomed in on that. Okay. So yeah, he's got lots of quotes on there, and it's a really neat. It's a really neat piece to the collection. This is super expensive. I was lucky enough to find, there's the side. I was lucky enough to find 31 big box PC games together. And you can see the top is still sealed. I found those together along with some of these games in the background. I found this one, and the bottom is where this one's opened at, actually. I found these together for it was about $3 a piece for 31 games. So I paid like $97, and Silent Hill 2 alone is worth more than that for the PC. So I was very happy. All right, let me scoot up here a little bit. All right, so here's the manual. So that is kind of interesting. The back has Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance coming soon. Pretty neat. And then here are the discs. So disc 1, the green. Disc 2 looks like it's got Angela on there. Disc 1 had James, and there's disc 3, and maybe that's Angela and 2 is Maria. Sorry about that. I don't know which one's which, but there you go. Silent Hill 2, small box. It looks like whoever bought this paid $20 for it, and I would say they got an amazing deal on that, and I would say I got an amazing deal on that as well. So, let's, I guess, continue with some of the rest of the Silent Hill 2 stuff I put in this stack. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, so, moving on. So that's the PC version. How about we'll go with the Xbox versions now. Alright, so here is Silent Hill 2 Restless Dreams for the Xbox. It's a pretty neat version. I played this on I just got an original Xbox recently, so I played this for the first time. And it was pretty good. I expected the graphics to be just a little bit better than what they were. But all in all, I'd say it was still pretty good. You can see the manual looks a lot like the PC version. And on the back here we have Air Force Delta Storm. I don't know what that is. And then it came with a code that no one ever used for 2-month free trial of Xbox Live. And you can see that it is not scratched off, which I thought was pretty cool. Discs in really good shape. Alright, so there's the Xbox version. Here is the Platinum Hits version for the Xbox. Yeah, you can kind of see my computer in the background there. Sorry, it's got some LEDs on the fan. Here Here, if I turn it that way, maybe you won't get the light. You still kind of do, but it's all right. Anyway, the back looks almost identical. The case is silver instead of green. And then it's got platinum hits on the disc. And then the manual is basically identical. It even has Air Force Delta Storm on the back. I didn't have any other extras with that one other than just the manual. This is the Japanese version of Silent Hill 2 for the Xbox. Another pretty cool looking version. The back obviously says for Japan only. Sorry, I'm trying to get my PC light out off this reflection, but it's really hard. It's got a yellow... Hold on, let me turn that upside down so you can... Or right side up so you can see that. It's got a yellow disc. Interesting. And then the manual is just black, basically, on the front. And the back does not advertise a game, as you can see. Pretty cool. Here we have the black label for the PlayStation 2. This is North America. I don't know where my greatest hits version is. That's why it's not going to be in this video. But the greatest hits version, a lot of people used to think that was the inferior version when they were collecting. But now it's actually the more expensive version. This one's actually slightly cheaper. I actually found this the other day at my local retro game store for $40, which I thought was a pretty good deal. I got this one for less than that, but $40 nowadays is pretty good for Black Label. Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty is on the manual there. Alright, this next one is pretty special. This is the Korean version of Silent Hill 2 for the PlayStation 2. And this is kind of rare. It's even rarer to find it sealed. I've never seen one sealed. But I finally found it. I'm trying to read that. Master of Horror Adventure. Internet friend of mine, Rationator, who works on the Silent Hill 2 Enhanced Edition, found used copies of Silent Hill 2 and 3 Korean, and told me about it on eBay, and I jumped on and grabbed them up immediately. And here's the back. We don't have a game advertisement there. But yeah, really cool version. Korean version, really hard to find. Let's see. This is the PAL special 2-disc set. And the corner is not great. And this one is actually missing the sticker. There's a sticker that came with each one of these. My version is missing the sticker, which sucks. But I like the artwork on the side. I don't know if you can see that. That's pretty neat. And then when you open it up, the artwork continues on the inside. It's really cool looking. Here, let me just take the manual out. I'll show you that in a second. But I'm going to try to get this artwork on camera. Let's see. Yeah, I guess you can kind of see it. And then it's 2 discs. And you have basically the game on one, and then a DVD on the second one that goes over, I guess, the making of the game and all that. That's where a lot of that footage came from, I think, that you see online of the making of Silent Hill 2. There's the manual. Again, missing the sticker. Very disappointing, but you know what? I got a really good price on this, so I am not that worried about that. Alright, let's see. I guess we can move on to 3. I only pulled out a couple things for 3, because I want to save some of those for a future video. But since I did the Korean version of 2, I decided to pull out the Korean version of 3, which just showed up this past week. And again, Rationator found this for me, and very grateful that he pointed it out so I could grab it. You can see in the bottom right it says for Korea only. And if you look at the front, in the bottom left, you'll see the Korean writing there. And we open it up, and the disc's very similar to Silent Hill 2, as you can see. And there's the manual. And the back is, again, almost identical to the second game. So there we go. That is the Korean version of 3. This next one is kind of interesting. It is just the discs, and they're not in their original case. But this is the discs for the Silent Hill 3 Asian big box PC release. And what's so special about this is this version runs about $450 used online. And I was able to obtain the discs only, for about $20 from someone that I know. And even though it's only the discs, I am still super happy with that, because if I ever find anyone who just has the box, I will buy it. I don't care if it's $100. I will buy the box just so I can have the complete Asian big box PC release. But the 6 disc that I showed you that near the beginning, that's actually the soundtrack. I'll show it to you again. That's actually the soundtrack for the game. Hopefully you can read some of that. Oh, but yeah, you'll see right here that the Asian writing. Pretty cool version. The box is super neat. I definitely want to grab it, but I got this so cheap. I had to have it. Without the box. And I did not care, because that version is just so expensive. Alright, let's see. What's next? We can do some Silent Hill 4, I guess. We can show some Silent Hill 4 next. Alright, this is the Xbox version. Silent Hill 4 The Room. I actually have not played this version yet, even though I've owned it for a while. And here's what it looks like on the inside. And the manual has basically just the controller and the ready weapon button and all that good stuff on the back. A bit unusual from the back of a manual. Alright, for PlayStation 2, there's Silent Hill 4. Again, sorry about the computer light. I didn't realize when I set this up in this office that this was going to be an issue. I was trying to get the best lighting. I didn't realize there was a light behind me. If I had a shirt or something I could throw over it, I would. So there you go. Trying to get that blue off of it. Yeah, my fan changes colors, by the way. It does have a green sticker in here that I need to do something with. I need to take that off of there or something, but otherwise, in pretty good shape. It's in pretty much immaculate condition other than that sticker. And then Contra is on the booklet. Neo Contra, or Contra Neo. And then here, this is my favorite version, actually, that I own of 4. This is the Japanese version. And the reason this one's special, I'll tell you about here in a second. For Japan only. Alright, so when you open this up, I'm going to hide this surprise just for anybody who hasn't seen it yet. Let me get it. Hold on. Let me get it hidden. I'm going to hide it. Alright. Alright, so here's the manual and the disc. And here's the cool surprise part. Actually, I'll show you the back of the manual first. Alright, so here's the back of the manual. Alright, now for the surprise. When you open this up, alright, so first of all, I have the registration card that came with it, which is pretty cool. But when you open this up, there is a tiny flap. I guess I'll just kind of hide it. Alright, so there's a tiny flap here. It says Silent Hill 4. And originally when you bought the game, you would have just seen this, and you would have seen that little flap there. You open that up, and inside of that little flap would have been this disc. I don't even know if you can see it because I can't see it. Let me try to move it back. Here, I'll try to take it out and we'll look at it. Hopefully you can see it. So that is a soundtrack, and it has Akira Yamaoka's music over spooky ghost stories. Now, it is in Japanese, so if you don't speak Japanese, kind of useless to you probably. But I still thought it was really cool. That's an amazing addition to that game. I absolutely love that they did that. All right, let's go with Origins next. All right, so I'll show you a couple copies for Origins. Here is the PlayStation 2 version. This one's going up. It's going up in price. All of these are going up in price. All the Silent Hill games are expensive nowadays. Turn the disc around here. Silent Hill Origins. A game I actually really like. I like all of them though, except, I don't know, Homecoming's okay, and Book of Memories isn't really my thing, but other than that, I like them all, even the play novel. Here is the PSP version of Silent Hill Origins. This is actually kind of a semi-recent addition to the collection. And here is the disc and the manual. The disc is kind of upside down there, but that's just kind of how it is in there. Back of the manual, again, looks just like the PS2 one. It's got like a little tree on there. I don't even know if you can see it. Yeah, there we go. Kind of neat. And then the disc just kind of pops out of the case, and you can't really get it out of this little thing. I mean, I guess you could, but there's no reason to, I don't think. Alright, so there's that. We'll do some Shattered Memories next, I guess. There is Shattered Memories for the PlayStation 2. This one has gone up to like $150. Whew, it is so expensive. Oh my god. And there's the disc in the manual. It is so expensive. The PS2 version of this has just gone through the roof. And then the back is just black. That's the back of the manual is literally just black. No advertisements or anything on the inside when you flip through it. It's just kind of gives you some hints and controls, and it's in a couple different languages, and that's it. But yeah, that one's super expensive now. There is Shattered Memories for the Wii. Pretty good version of Shattered Memories. There's the back, and yeah, it's got some stuff on the side. Hold on. Let me get that off of there. That looks like crap. I don't know what the hell that was. There. Looks better. And oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, I mean, basically all of my Silent Hill collection is complete, other than like maybe some registration cards or whatever, and like the sticker for that one. There's the back of the manual. But yeah, I think all of them are complete actually. What next? All right, we only have 3 more games to go through. So before we get to the end, before we get to my favorite game other than 2, and the cartridge for this I think is in my Vita. So actually, because this is Book of Memories. So here, I'll show you the case and then I'll pull it out of my Vita. All right, so Silent Hill Book of Memories. If it came with a manual, I don't have it, and that's why I wanted to mention. See, it's blank in the middle, and I got this one from GameStop. So I don't tend to buy from GameStop because of that, because they like to take the inserts out. Here, let me pull the cartridge out for you. But I bought that from them because it was pretty cheap. All right, this is the cartridge. I don't know if you can see it. And I'll put that back in there so you can see it. There's the cartridge. Very tiny. Also, my Vita is pretty interesting. I bought this off a guy on eBay. It's got the Sly Cooper thing on the back. Kind of interesting. It's on the front too. So, yeah, there's my Vita. Anyway, so that's Book of Memories. Alright, we got 2 left. Let's go Homecoming first, I guess. There's Homecoming for the 360. And there's the back of it. That is the North American version, obviously. There is the disc and the manual. And the back of the manual is literally just black. And that's it. And then we have Homecoming for the PlayStation 3, which does have the red PS3 emblem on the side. Some of them don't look like that. There's the back. Manual and disc. And then the back of the manual is exactly the same as the Xbox 360 one. Alright, now my favorite game in the series other than 2 is pretty divisive, but I don't care. Silent Hill Downpour. Absolutely love this game from the moment I first played it. I've been in love with it. I am a massive, massive fan of Downpour, and you will be seeing some cool Downpour goodies in the next video. Let me see if I can get the crap. It's in my Xbox. I actually have been speed running this, so the disc is in my Xbox. Hold on, I'll see if I can get it out here in 1 second. It's not plugged in. I had to unplug it to plug the Switch in. There's the back. You can see the advertisement for the HD collection, and also Downpour is on there for whatever dumb reason. Since this is Downpour, I don't see the reason why that's on there. But Konami makes weird decisions sometimes. Alright, and last game, Silent Hill Downpour for the PS3. There's the back. And there's the disc and the manual. And the manual is the same, only it has Book of Memories on there. And I don't think Book of Memories was on the 360 version, which is kind of interesting. This one does not have the red PS3 tab on the side. It's the black one. Alright, give me 1 second. Let me see if I can grab the Downpour disc. Let's see. I'm going to move that camera up there so I can grab this. Alright, I just got to figure out which of these plugs goes to the Xbox. Alright, it's this one. I moved into a new house and we were blowing breakers all the time, so I had to kind of minimize the amount of things that are plugged in all the time. Alright, spit that disc out. Thank you. Oh, I hit the mic. Alright, let's move this back a little bit. Oh, sorry. Okay. There is the disc for Silent Hill Downpour. Love that game. There are some definite Downpour goodies in the part 2 video. Again, it's going to be a little while. I'm going to space these videos out a little bit because I want to do a Resident Evil one for part of my physical collection. There's some pretty cool stuff in my Resident Evil collection as well. Some stuff from Japan, some stuff from North America. Might even be some PAL stuff in there. I can't remember what all's in the video, the first part of the video that I'm getting ready to make. But anyway, I wanted to start doing more physical game stuff, and I just thought it'd be kind of neat if you guys saw some of this stuff. I can even give you a little preview. Whoa, dropped a disc. Good thing that wasn't anything important. Little preview of something you might see in the Resident Evil video, because I actually just picked this up the other day. I actually did not own it. That is the 3DS version of Resident Evil Revelations. The artwork's in pretty rough shape, but I found it at our local retro game store for really cheap. So I picked it up. So anyway, that was a look at part of my Silent Hill physical games collection. I hope you guys enjoyed it. There will definitely be a part 2. There's lots more Silent Hill stuff in my collection. This is all I wanted to show for now, because I wanted to make sure we had more content. So I'm a big Silent Hill fan, massive Silent Hill fan. I've bought so many things of them. I've spent a lot of money on my Silent Hill collection, but I love Silent Hill. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, tell that like button you want to smash, and don't forget to subscribe. You stay you, I'll stay me, Droogie forever. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Later.